Hey everybody, this is Greth from Greth Storytime, and I got a new story for you today. It's actually, this one happened 3 days ago. All the weird stuff's been happening lately at work. I got several more things on my list of stuff I should mention about work. Yes, I made a list because after my #1 fan approached me, I was like, oh man, I gotta write a list of what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow, man. This shit just got real. Pardon my French. So I'm going to start off with something that happened, as I said, 3 nights ago. I was stuck there until 9:15, and I'm ringing up the stuff. It was about 9:05-ish when these customers come on with the buy 3 deal Snapples, and I have to go on to explain to them, guys, I hate to say this to you, I pull out the flyer, it says a required $15 purchase is required to get the 3 deal. So they're all freaking out. They're like, oh my god, is there a way you could get a manager over here so we could just get the deal without buying 15 items? So I go and call up the manager. Of course, he doesn't come up to my register when I call him. So I'm like, okay, time to play manager hunt. So I run around the store, I find him, pull him over to my register, tell him what was wrong. He says, oh, we can't do this. While that was happening, 2 of those group of 3 just ran off to buy $15 worth of items. So I bring them over, I bring some stuff over, they put it down, and it rings up as $10.69. And I'm like, oh, just 2 of these will do you. And then they start freaking out again. I'm like, what's wrong now? And they're like, oh, that price is wrong. It's supposed to be $6.49 or something like that. And I facepalm. I was like, now I need to get the manager again. So I see, luckily the manager didn't go too far at that point. I brought him back over. And he proved that their price was right. Price is right. So, he brings them back over to my register, and well, they come back over to my register by themselves, and they say, yeah, that price is right. I'm like, okay, so he tells you guys the price, but he's not going to help me do anything because I don't know the key codes, I don't have a key, and I can't fix your problem without a key. So I tried doing it ghetto ways, but the register was like, no. So I voided off 2 items, because, that little deal. And, well, here you go. I voided off 2 items, and I did the other one for half price. Well, not half price, but for the real price. So, and then I just, then I had problems from there. She tried doing credit and crap, but I needed a key to override the credit card through because, I voided off something worth more than $10. And in the long run, she didn't have $15 worth of purchases. So she said, just put 2 on there for the price they are supposed to be, and we'll get them later or whatever, something like that. So I'm all freaking out because I'm looking at the watch. It's like almost 9:30 at this point. I'm like, oh man, I had to leave like 15 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago, whatever minutes ago. So I'm freaking out. I run down to one of the other cashiers. You, give me the key. You, please fix my register. I have to go home. So I just took over her register while she fixed my problems, and I was on my way. It was ridiculous. This is why I don't like staying after 9 o'clock, because I don't know any codes at all. So that's Greth from Greth Storytime, and that's all I have on this story time for the next one.